Hello and welcome to Lombardy in Italy for round 3 of the UCI e-mountain bike cross-country World Cup presented by Fassi. First time the World e-bike series is in this location in Italy. It's a beautiful setting, the start line situated right next to the former monastery from 1067, now an abbey in San Paolo d'Argon. Well, the riders are getting ready for day 1 of competition, bike checks taking place first. A disappointed Martino Frue here with an arm injury, sadly not able to race this Italian round. It's hotting up, no rain in sight, good conditions and a dry track for race 1. Bike numbers being secured, final preparations underway. Let's take a look at the track, 7 laps, a total ascent of 994 metres. Here's Jess Rogers.
Here in Lombardy, Italy, for the 3rd round of the World e-bike series. And it's the last round before we have a little break before the Cycling World Champs in August. And here is the current world champion, Jérôme Gilou. You've just done the track preview here. How was it compared to previous courses?
Yeah, it's a different track. It's a little bit flat for me, but it's cool view and a cool technical party. So it's a good battle for tomorrow.
And you've been having a good season so far. You're obviously current world champion. How are you feeling ahead of this weekend?
Yeah, it's good feeling. I won my first national jersey the last week. It's good.
Okay, you're feeling good. Well, good luck for the weekend, and we can't wait to see what the track preview looks like.
Yeah.
He does look very relaxed for this weekend. There's his statistics. Let's take a look at the track from his point of view.
Donc, départ du parcours.
Off the start line, always important to get a very good start on the tarmac, through the whole shot area and onto this narrow section. So an important point to get a very good start. Then we're onto the grass, some twists and turns through here, then onto the single track, little jump. Very important to just maintain position through here. I think we're going to see a fast race. Now we're onto the climb, maximum gradient 32%, so this is a tough one.
Ensuite on a le droit à un petit replat pour se reposer un petit peu.
We make our way up towards the top of the climb and we reach the peak and then we start to go downhill.
Assez rapide, faut quand même faire attention, mais qui peut aller très vite.
Fast downhill now. Few rocks you've got to be a bit careful of.
45 km/h. Ça va vite.
Riders have to shift left and right. See how good Gio is at that. Into the trees. And then we come out onto this long straight section with a right-hander at the end. A few swooshes left and right. And then getting set up for the final turn in towards the finish, just here, set up for the finish line. Let's take a look at how the weekend works. So first of all, we have qualification, then the race, and then the podium ceremony. Riders getting ready for the start of qualification. It's really hot here in Lombardy. On to qualification race number 1. Loic Noel with a big smile. Sophia Wiedenroth looking focused. Swiss champion Joris Reif of Specialized looking for a good performance on another podium this weekend. Look at Theo Charm powering through his qualification lap. And the fans are enjoying the speed. Wow, what a jump. Rob Williams. Justine Tonzo gets the fastest time.
It was great. The lap is very short, so I think we will have many laps to do this afternoon. This morning was hot, but I think this afternoon will be even more hotter. So we will see, and I think it will be very hard.
Fellow teammate Gio wheeling across the finish line to get the fastest lap time for the men. Joris Reif 10 seconds behind in second.
It was a good Cali race for me. I had a good shape and good feeling on the track, but the race will be this afternoon.
A great start for Team Lapierre Overvolt, winning the Raspini pole position for both the men and women categories with Tonzo and Gio. Here we go with race 1 of the weekend. Gio looking calm on what is a very hot afternoon here in Lombardy. Tonzo in her French Champs jersey getting ready. Final adjustments on the front line before race time. This is what the grid looks like. Rico Lebesh qualifying in an impressive 3rd place. Final preparations, and we're about to get underway, and we're off to a hot and furious start. Jeroen van Eck taking the first corner very well, feeling comfortable with this track. Let's take a look at the slow-mo. The Fassi hole shot winners are Wiedenroth and Gio. Joris Reef taking an early lead. Gio very close behind. There isn't really much separating these two. In 3rd, just behind these two, racing strongly. As they go past, in 3rd now is Heiko Hogg, having a great race from the advanced racing team. Jeroen van Eck close behind. In the women's race, it's Wiedenroth looking strong in 1st, with Natalie Schneider in 2nd. Tonzo had a puncture early on, so is further back. It's a battle in the men's pack. It really is. Gio taking the lead with Joris Reef staying in contention behind in 2nd place. Wiedenroth continues to lead the women. Gio leads the men, really having to work hard on this section. This is Jeroen van Eck here, having such a great race but having to retire early. He crashed on his head. Meanwhile, Hogg with a ripped shirt, having his best race of the season. Tonzo now, desperately trying to make up time after her early puncture. She needs to get as many points as possible. This is Gio, looking smooth. Another perfect ride. Comes home to take 1st place in Lombardy. Joris Reef wheeling through in 2nd, a great battle between them. And just behind, a big moment for the advanced racing team. Heiko Hogg taking 3rd place, the new team's 1st ever podium in Wes. They're really happy with that. His teammate Lebesh just behind to take 4th. Let's take a look then at the result. Gio takes it from Reef and Hogg.
It's a good race for me. Joris, he did a fast start during 2 laps. And after I take a lead for the 1st lap. And I had a fast downhill. And Joris flat tire after I managed my race with the big sunny.
Yeah, just trained a lot of downhill, and yeah, today was my legs were very good. Felt great. The whole race just went full gas from the start, and just got a position 3, and got over help from Jeroen van Eck. I'm very happy for the whole team. We are so many people, and
Sophia Wiedenroth takes her 1st win of the season, greeted by her teammate Joris Reef. Swiss rider Natalie Schneider happy to take 2nd place. And what a sensational ride from Justine Tonzo to make it from the back of the pack to 3rd. Here's confirmation of the women's top 5. Wiedenroth takes 1st place.
Yeah, for the first time the sun is shining, so I already woke up with a smile and just enjoyed the day. So yeah, it was good to have good weather today. Extremely hot, yeah, for sure. Like the hydration was for sure like super important, and I tried to drink as much as possible and always put some water in my bag. And yeah, I barely made it. Like I felt like, okay, last lap I starting to cramp a bit, but no, luckily I just could finish.
Congratulations to Sophia Wiedenroth. She also takes the Fassi hole shot with Jerome Gio. Here's the women's podium, all smiles on this scorching afternoon. And here's the overall standings. Wiedenroth now in 3rd place. Tonzo at the top of the leaderboards. Here's the men's podium. 3rd and first ever Wes podium for Hogg and the advanced team. Celebrations as always. Here's the overall standings. Gio maintains his top place.
Hello, I'm Mathieu Durand, team manager from Specialized team, so e-bike team and enduro team. We work a lot on the software to make it like more race ready. Before we had like a software perfect for the customer, but wasn't fitting so well for the racing. So we work a lot on that. And all the software is in the brain of the bike. That's been here in the display. And it really creates something different on how the engine works as soon as you push on the pedal. A race and rider help us like nobody else for the e-bike development, because they get used to push the bike to the very, very limit, and that never really happened with customer, I mean. So we can have a faster development of the bike, faster development of the engine and battery too. And as you know, rider have always like a lot of ideas in mind to make a lot of improvement on the bike. Could be something like that board to like a global display or a software or an engine, everything. Goodbye everybody, and see you on next West for a lot of exciting and very good racing.
Great to hear how the riders are pushing the development of e-bikes at Specialized. On to race 2 and track 2. 7 laps, this time clockwise. The view over beautiful San Paolo gone. Let's get on to qualifying for day 2. There's the advanced team looking great in their matching kit. Anna Spielman there. All the riders will be feeling the heat today. It's even hotter than yesterday. All smiles from Gio though. The men's race. Lovely slow motion. There's number 10, Loic Noel. It's again though Gio who takes pole position. In the women's category, it's Sophia Wiedenroth, inspired by a win on day 1, to take it.
Obviously, of course, now I won the quali, but I'm never like super crazy happy about winning the quali because it's not the race, and I know the race will be completely different. It's super long and it's crazy hot today, so it will be a really hard race. And yeah, I will see afterwards before I do any statements. For sure, the really long climb will be really hard, especially with the heat, and yeah, for sure that's gonna be a big challenge.
Sophia Wiedenroth having a strong weekend, as well as this man Gio in the Raspini pole position. Time now for a rider profile with advanced team rider Antonio Doberman. This is Antonia's and advanced team's first season in the World e-bike series. Let's find out how she's finding it.
Yes, hello, I'm Antonia Dauermann. I'm coming from Ruhpolding, Germany, Bavaria, so that's me riding for the advanced racing team. Yeah, I was like 8 years riding for the German national team cross-country racing and did World Cup races and World Championships and so on, and then I changed to marathon racing. Yes, still doing marathons, but also racing now e-bike this season. Advanced racing team are great because we have a great team spirit and a lot of fun, and we race great bikes. I think I already made a step forward from Monaco to here, but yeah, still not there I want to be, but I think it's just my second race, so we have time. That you need to use your motor well. and your HR is much higher than in cross-country racing. You're above 170 the whole hour. Nothing worse because it's a lot of power, it's a lot of fun, and yeah, always a hot race. I think getting better step by step and enjoying the progress, so let's see.
Great to find out a little bit more about Antonia. Here we have MotoGP legend Dani Pedrosa enjoying the event and meeting fans.
Hello everybody, I'm Dani Pedrosa and I'm here as a guest from Fassi in the World E-Bike Series and enjoying this great time with all the riders.
On to race 2, smiles from Charm, focused and Oberparleiter. Here's Gio in his familiar pole position. All lined up on the starting grid, ready to go, and it's even hotter than yesterday. Wiedenroth in her pole position for the women, hoping to do the double this weekend. Let's take a look at the starting grid for the final race here in Lombardy. Ready to go, and we're off. A very fast start and straight into that tight corner. Not much between the riders. Let's take a look in slow motion at the whole shot. It's Wiedenroth and Gio, the same in pole position. Great aerial shots here of the riders as they make their way up the first climb. They're all pretty close. Technical issue for the advanced team. And here's Gio and Reef, neck and neck. Beautiful scenery behind them. The Italian, Andrea Garibo here. You can see how technical it is as they go so fast. In third and fourth place, Charm and Rob Williams. Gio and Reef extend their lead at the front. The track is a little bit flatter than Gio usually likes. The Swiss champ really loves it. In third and fourth place, Charm and Williams. Such a battle going on. Williams just hanging on. In fifth place, it's Remy Jaina of Team Challenge on Uno, having a great ride. There he is, working his way through the track. Here's the onboard camera. You can see Loic Noel in front, having a bit of trouble, and Ramos trying to get past him. Not an easy job. This is the women's race. Wiedenroth leading here, looking for her second World Cup win this season. In second, it's Justine Tonzo, not too far behind. She'll be focused on getting higher up the podium after her puncture yesterday, and without Goldie here this weekend. Here's Natalie Schneider, accomplished Swiss rider, sitting in third place. And the Italian champion in fourth, hoping to do well on home soil. Gio and Reef. Just a couple of bike lengths now between them. Reef with his head down, really pushing here. This track is tricky, so much focus needed over the 7 laps. And Reef takes the lead into the final lap. There's a surprise. Switching to the women's race, Tonzo overtakes to go into first place. This is the battle between Oberparleiter and Schneider. But the race winner is Joris Reef as he crosses the line. This one means a lot. Smiles and hugs all around. A despondent Guillaume Gio takes second place this time, but great camaraderie. They will stay at the top of the overall standings. Théo Charme, the Frenchman, happy with his performance, just ahead of Rob Williams. Here's confirmation of those results. Great to see the Honduran Milton Ramos back and taking 5th place.
Yeah, so happy. Last race before World Champs, yeah, such a good feeling. I thought maybe the track yesterday suits me better, but yeah, maybe it was good. I did a conservative race and then it was so cool. We had a really good battle, a really fair battle. And then I think in the second last lap on the tight corner, I think Sharon did a little mistake and then I thought that's the way to attack. And then, yeah, I tried to open the gap and it worked. Just a big relief. So yeah, the last two races or last few venues, it was muddy. I had to fight a little bit. And yeah, finally, first World Cup win of the season. Feels so good.
Many congratulations. Justine Tonzo fights back and takes the win in the women's race. Natalie Schneider with another second place this weekend, very close behind. Sophia Wiedenroth in third. That really hurt. But still, high fives all rounds. Here's confirmation of the women's results. Italian Anna Oberla-Paulaiter came in fourth, Anna Terpstra in fifth.
I felt strong today. It was a very good race. We had a great battle with the girl under a very hot day, so I'm happy. It's a boost of confidence for the World Champ, but the big challenge will come, and the prep just begin for the World Champ.
Here's all our awards lined up, ready to be presented. Filippo Farioli, Moto3 Red Bull KTM rider, presents the Magneti Marelli Checkstar Power Lap to Gio and Tonzo. Great to have Danny Pedrosa here as he presents the Fassi Whole Shot winners, Gio and Wiedenroth. There's our women's podium, Tonzo on the top step. And all smiles, Tonzo is leading the World Cup standings after the Lombardy round. Joris Rief on the top step of the podium, all smiles from the Swiss. Gio is on the top step of the World Cup standings as we go into the World Championships. What a weekend of racing. That's all for round 3 here in Lombardy, our final Italian round. The riders will next meet in Scotland for the UCI Cycling World Championships. But for the World E-Bike Series, we'll be back in Spa-Francorchamps on the 29th and 30th of August. Thanks very much for joining us. Bye for now.